I'm here down at the South Bank at the Festival Hall to have a look at the World Press photo exhibition, which has arrived in London this week. These beautiful pictures are shot in a slightly strange way with a digital camera through an old Afghan box camera. It just produced really beautiful results, and I think this is much preferable in this day and age than going back to the 60s with black and white square-on portraiture. Lorenzo Ross's Spanish portraits are rather nice in a kind of different way as well. They're of abused people, and there's a straight portrait and a straight record photo of where they were abused, and it kind of takes things on a bit, tells a bit of a story. I quite like them in a very quiet way. On a slightly cheerier subject, Paul Nicklon's work from Canada, slightly cheerier unless you're a narwhal, of course, is really, really nice. And I think the World Press has always been really strong on environmental work. And look at this gem of a photograph. It's of a slender molar, a type of sunfish, and it's the larva of the fish. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful image. Now this is what I really like. I think this is a fantastic photograph. You look at it and you think, has this gorilla been darted or is it been carried off for an operation or something? But then you realise it's a dead gorilla and it's framed perfectly. The Guardian used it as a centre spread because we loved it so much. But I really think this is the star of the show. The official star of the show, however, is Tim Hetherington's picture of a soldier who appears to be suffering from shell shock. And it's got all the action, all the drama of a really great war picture. Tim has managed to get the drama in by a slight sort of blur in his shot, and I think that's what makes this picture really work well. In the sport category is this great picture of a guy having his eyes gouged by another basketball player. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's a really, old-fashioned, great, stop-the-action sport picture. There's very little joy in this show. Gary and his fellow judges obviously went through thousands and thousands of entries, and I suspect the majority of them were of the sort of sub-Diane Arbus sort, kind of miserable people in miserable situations. Are all the contemporary issues bad? Could we have some positive contemporary issues? I mean, there are some positive things going on in the world. But we seem to, in photography and photojournalism, we always seem to reflect the problems and report the problems. I think the best photograph in the show is the gorilla. There's no two ways about it. I mean, I'm afraid it's a dead gorilla. It's still a beautiful animal. The winner is a pretty worthy winner as well, because I think it's great that a newspaper photographer has won the whole competition. But the general tone is pretty downbeat, and I'm just wondering whether next year they should inject a bit more joy.